Welcome, everyone, to the Content Profit Show. This is your host, Jeff Herring, and you are where content creators become content profiters. Yeah, right. Profiters. Content profiters. What an opening. And welcome to the show. Glad you're here. A couple of things before we get started here. This is totally my fault. I pressed the wrong button, shut the first show down, sent Raven another link, and she's still trying to get all that connected with her devices. So I'll watch for her to come on. And what we might do, depending on whether probably what we'll do, whether she comes on or not, because I can do this repurposing alone. I often do. And then we'll have her back Thursday or Monday to talk about what we've done with it since then, which we'll be making, lemonade out of the lemons I created, right? Second thing, tomorrow at the time of this recording tomorrow will be Tuesday the 11th, 2:00. We're starting something called Press, Publish, Profit. Press, Publish, and Profit. It's how to take medium.com and turn it into your traffic, list building, and profit machine. Okay. If you're listening to this on either one of the replays, the live cast or the podcast, there is a one of the big black and gold buttons down on the lower right. No, that's something else. There is a black button up in the upper right hand corner that you can squish and mush and whack, and that will take you to the page that tells you all about press, publish, and profit. And it'll be awesome.
Okay, Jeff, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yay.
Okay.
I was just making preliminary remarks, so your timing is exquisite.
Okay, so hopefully you can see me too. Let's see.
No, I can't see you yet. I can hear you. There you are.
Here I am.
And see, I wanted to see you because I usually don't wear a red shirt on these shows, and I usually don't wear a hat. But I knew how you would be showing up, so I had to do it to match you. So
okay, well, let me get my camera straight. Okay, hey everyone.
Yay! So we've already started the introduction of Raven. Let me tell you a little bit about her. She is Raven Blair Glover, the talk show Maven. I love that. Raven, the talk show Maven. Raven and I met about 15 years ago. We were both on Alex Fondozian's Tell Us Some of Our Secrets. And I'm going to tell a story about that while we're talking about your article, Raven. And remember last week when I was on your show and you said, Jeff, I don't get it. You look younger than I first met you. And I was thinking about that this weekend. And I think I know one of the secrets because I spent the weekend with about 300 middle schoolers and a whole bunch of staff. And I do that with the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, and the college kids. And I really believe that's what keeps me young. Being around all that. You either got to stay young or you'll get killed.
One or the other. Huh?
That's right. That's right. So what we're going to do here is bring up your article, and I'm going to walk us through it. Okay. And I think we're going to do more than, because you're who you are and have been at this a while, I think we're going to do more than just create a profitable digital product. I'm thinking empire here. So
there you go.
Everybody buckle up.
I like that.
I thought you might. All right, here we go. We're going to, we can go like this, but it's better if we take ourselves off screen, Raven. So this is nice and large for everyone. Now, folks, Raven, I love what you said. It's over that, but use what you can. I haven't wrote an article in years. Sorry. I love that because we're going to fix that real soon. Okay. So the title, Unleash the Power of Your Voice and Let Your Message Be Heard. It's your time to shine. On Medium, that It's Your Time to Shine would be an excellent subtitle. Now, nice use of names here. So this would be a good introduction to anything we turn this into. But here's where it gets really cool, okay? Because I've pulled 4 steps out of this, Raven, and you tell me if I'm on the right track or not, and then we'll talk about what we can do with this. Make sense? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So here's some tips. Starts off here. You've got to think like them and ask yourself, why would you grant someone an interview? There are two reasons. One, you can easily see the value they'll gain. And two, the person contacting you isn't a stranger. Okay. And here's where Raven starts to talk about how to connect with these people on their Facebook page, on webinars, buying stuff from them. Raven, I did that back in 06, 07, because, Teleseminar Secret Season started in one year and ended in another. And
Yes.
one of the reasons I was interviewed on there so much, and Alex and I did so many things, is, I think if you remember, his Q&As would go till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, our time, because
Mm-hmm.
he's where you are, West Coast. And I had like 7 and 8 o'clock counseling clients, but I was determined to stay on for the whole thing to get my question answered, because back then you came on and you asked it and you talked. I was determined to get my name known, with Alex. And from that came a lot of stuff. And we're still, a text or phone call away. So I love that tip. Anything other than what we've got here? Facebook, webinars, buy stuff with them. Any other tips to connect with people?
Yeah, I mean, the first big tip is to reach out to them. Don't chicken yourself out. I don't do a lot of thinking or planning. I'm kind of Alex always describes me as a shooting fire. Okay.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
that has helped me. Now I used to feel like Casper. So I'm one of those people that, felt unheard and, overlooked and stuff. So I had to really step into my power to do that and master the art of asking. But before you can ask, you got to be ready to reach out. And I just say, go for it. Speak from your heart, your gut, and your soul. Even if you have to record, because I'm not much of a writer. I don't have the talent that Jeff has. I'm truly a talker. Okay. So I will record what I want to say on the phone before I do it. And then I'll go and transcribe it and then put it in an email or something.
There you go.
But always start out with a compliment. I think that helped. I don't know if I recall if I said that in an article. And you want to connect with them, so make sure you get on their list, you follow them on social media, and buy something, invest in something. Or if you got something free from them, talk about what you got from them or what you heard them say that made a difference in what you do. And I always put in parentheses, thank you, by the way, thank you for that, or something like that, because that gets
I
their
love it.
attention.
I
Mhm.
love it. And I want to lift out something you said besides the
Okay.
step one, and that's you can create content without writing. You
Hmm.
speak yours, do the
Yeah.
transcripts, and we'll get you going on Medium. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
So that's step one. Let's get the article back up here. There we go. Now, so then Raven's got some bullets. The quickest way to be an influencer is to interview influencers. You're able to tap into another person's huge success by associating yourself with them to their audience. This is referred to by many as the halo effect. Okay, so that's a pretty good step too, isn't it, Raven?
Hmm.
I love it. Now, before we go any further, okay, I'm going to violate one of the social rules. Okay, and I'm going to violate it because I want to make a point to all the folks that are listening to this, watching this, whether live or on replay, and thinking, yeah, this is great, Jeff. This is great, Raven, but I'm too old to do this. Okay. Because I know you and I have this in common. We look a whole lot younger than we are.
Yeah.
So
Thank
if you don't
goodness.
want to say the exact number, give us the range, like you're filling out a
Oh,
form.
I don't mind telling. I'm very proud 71-year-old.
You are 71 years old
And I
and doing
started
this
my first podcast from the hospital at 55.
from the hospital.
Yeah, my mother was in the ICU unit and I lived there for 3 weeks with her.
Sure.
And while she was sleeping, I borrowed the hospital's computer. Heard Alex say the quickest way to become an expert is to interview other experts. And I drafted out my first show from the hospital. That was February 6, 2006, and launched my first show April 23rd, 2006. So just a couple
I
months later.
absolutely love that story.
Hmm.
And that's definitely going to be transcribed. Okay, so step one, connect with these people. Let them know who you are. Interview the influencers. Step three, this gives you a chance to network with other people that you want to build collaborations and business opportunities with who are more likely to say yes than no. Okay. And so, okay, yeah, it takes some guts to reach out, but you never know. And Raven, there's a song, I forget the guy's name, but I first heard it in the college youth group where there's some line about, "Oh my soul, don't you get shy,"
Oh,
and
okay.
I love it. When I remember the artist, I'll send you the link.
Yeah,
Okay,
I never heard that. Okay.
and then step four opens up income opportunities, like being invited to give keynote talks, emceeing possibilities, being featured in upcoming books, virtual summits alongside top influencers. For instance, Raven, tell everybody, because I was on your show, we
Hmm.
did a recording last week. Tell them some of the names that I got alongside of through this.
Oh my goodness. I gotta say, we really rocked it. I mean,
You
of
really did.
course, we have Jeff Herring, we have J.B. Hill, Napoleon Hill's grandson. You guys remember Earl Nightingale? Well, when he was alive, he married someone 30 years younger than him. So we have Diana Nightingale, Lisa Sasevich, Les Brown. We have Don Green, the CEO of Napoleon Hill, Claudette Robinson, who was married to Smokey Robinson. But even more importantly than that, she was I guess you could say they gave her the name of the first lady of Motown because she was the first female
Wow.
singer
I love it.
that Berry Gordy signed on. And that's Jeff will tell you. I think we have like 16 really big names. And
Now you forgot one. You forgot my buddy and original mentor, Tom Antion.
yeah, I just finished with
I was
Tom.
going to
Yeah, I
say,
don't know how I
yeah.
forgot him because he did a master class. You know, Tom, he goes
Oh yeah,
deep.
he slightly over delivers.
Yeah, I think when I got your call, I was just getting off of Zoom with him.
Perfect timing. It's
Yeah.
interesting when you pay attention and learn from people, because with Tom and with Alex, I can hear their voice
Hmm.
and it just motivates me
Yeah.
because we both did so much and they helped together. Now we got 4 steps here. So let's
Okay.
talk about what this can become.
Okay.
Easily, this is a mini book or a micro book, if you will. Ryan Lee calls them that.
Okay.
That you can use either as a giveaway to build your list. And folks, this is not just Raven, this is everybody. Okay. And also, you can sell that thing. And I recommend selling them for like around $7, because what you can do is set it up on the order page where they have order bumps. Okay. So they can get other things as well. Okay.
Okay.
Plus, folks, there may be only $7 difference between free and $7. You like my
Hmm.
math there, Raven?
Hmm.
However, there is an incredible world of difference in terms of the client you're going to get between 0 and 7, because somebody is invested, they put money down, they got a whole lot more skin in the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start you off there.
Okay.
Um,
Now, how many
anyone,
pages would that book need to be? Just curious.
thank you for asking that. Really, 15.
Okay.
We're talking about mini micro books.
And
Okay,
so it
little
can
books.
start as a mini micro book, and then you can expound on it later to a bigger book if you want.
Oh, absolutely. You can turn it into a bigger book, but you'll do it through some of the stuff I'm going to set up now
Okay.
with you. And
I'm
just,
excited. I'm excited.
download the recording and transcribe it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, any of these 4 tips, okay, could be its
Hmm.
own masterclass. Okay. And the cool thing about that is, you do the first one and then you offer the second one. So people are likely to, chain it. Masterclass like this, $27, 47, easy. And then you'll take those 4 steps, and that's 4 modules in a course. Okay. And actually, you'll turn it into 6 modules. You'll have a get started here module. You give them a quick little win.
Hmm.
And then at the end, a next success steps module where you You make sure they got it and then offer them the next step. And then
Wow.
for each of these 4 steps, like module 1 about connecting with people, you could have a video. You've already got about 1 billion of those, or an audio. Give them the transcript. And then what people would love about this is a checklist.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
to be go,
Yeah.
okay, I did that, I did that, I did
Mm-hmm.
that, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be awesome. And then you just do the same thing for each module. Okay.
Okay.
So, don't you dare make this hard.
And how
Um,
many modules?
well, there's 4 steps. So we'll do 1 step a module.
Okay.
Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
could, like I said, you could have the get started here beginning module and,
Okay.
the next success steps ending module. So that's 6. And
Okay.
knowing you'd probably do some bonuses. So, um, and then, so far, we've got mini microbook, we've got master classes, we've got a course. The next thing, if you wanted to, okay, because I know you're busy, if you wanted to, this could easily become some kind of mentor um, membership kind of thing, mentor program
Mm-hmm.
membership thing. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say you just did these four steps, okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and once a month you either went live or recorded something that under each step, a to do, right? Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
then once a month did a Q&A for everybody, okay,
Oh yeah.
which you'd be excellent at. And what happens is you do 1 step a month. So automatically you've got 4 months set up with what you've already created. And then when the first month comes around again, you give another tip and so forth. I've got lots of students doing this. And when you put it together right, it's about 2 hours of service delivery a month,
Wow.
which is
That is
crazy.
That is crazy.
It
That
is
is
crazy.
super exciting. I never thought about it like that. And I had to really dig for this article, kind of put
I'm
two
really,
articles
I'm
together
really
to make
glad you did,
one.
and I'm really glad you found an old one because, like I said,
Hmm.
we're going to get you going on that. And
Okay.
and the price on this is real flexible. I've got one colleague and friend, Liz Wilcox. She teaches email,
Hmm.
and she charges $9 a month. Okay.
Hmm.
However, she's got over 1,500 people. And,
Wow.
and
Okay.
her big goal is 100,000. And
Yeah.
knowing Liz, she'll make it. Another good buddy, Cindy Bidar, um, hers is at 47 a month, but she's got over 600 people in there.
Oh, this
So
is in the membership.
yeah, as a membership, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, which would be a lot easier than doing the mentor part. The membership's easy, and you've got so much content, you'll never run out of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I would go bigger and say 47 at least.
47.
Um, I
Okay.
would start at 47 and run that for like a year.
Hmm.
And then when you're, really old at 73, um, raise it to 97. Um, and, give people about a month lead time. Hey, you got, 30 days to get it at 47. It's going up.
Hmm.
A really, really cool time to do that is like at the end of 2023. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, if you started this relatively soon, because everybody thinks no one buys between Christmas and New Year's, and that's so not true. Okay, I do a special sale there where I take something I've been doing, and I'm going to raise the price in January, and so you've got between Christmas and January 1st to get this thing,
Take advantage of it. I
and that
like
makes
that.
my last week, my last day, and my last hour of the years some of my best because
Yeah,
people
and you
want
can
to get in.
actually, I'm thinking of Black Friday being soon, right? Next
Yeah,
month.
yeah,
That's a good time to segue into that, huh?
absolutely. And run it.
Hmm.
I like to run Black Friday through Cyber Monday and just do it as a 4-day sale. Um,
Ooh, that's good. Maybe I
for
can get it
instance,
set
the
up by
um,
then. Hmm.
the
That's it.
investment in being a guest on here is going to go up the first of the year. So I'll get a few people in. All right. So I thought we could go from article to empire with this, and we have. Um, we got a few minutes left here. Any questions, ma'am?
Well, what about taking that? breaking it, broken down like you said. And then what came to my mind was do a half day or 90-minute VIP session going over each one of those.
Absolutely, yes.
Now we're getting into the high-end funds.
Yeah, we're getting higher end stuff. You could do like, and the cool thing about that now, the nice thing that COVID did for us was that COVID showed us how much we can actually do virtually. Like your virtual workshop now, and so you can do that in person. You can do that. I like doing boot camps, a couple
Mm-hmm.
days, and
Mm-hmm.
you could do a boot camp out of all of this. You know,
Mm.
teach 2 steps a day, and just like courses. The cool thing about boot camps is a lot of the people that take them want to be in a membership. About a third of the people will
So you can take
graduate
them from the boot
into
camp
that.
into a
Yeah.
membership.
So
And
we
is the
got,
membership short or ever ending or what?
you
Or
can do
one
whatever
time,
you want with it. You
lifetime?
can make it time limited. I've done a 12-week one time.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
you can do, I would, you know what I would do with this? I would say 6 months to a year. Okay.
Okay. I like
But
that.
then at the end
Yeah.
of 6 months, like in the last 3 weeks of that 6 months,
Uh-huh.
start talking about people rejoining. Okay. And so
Love
that
it.
does two cool things. People don't get, scared about what they feel like is a forever membership. Then
Yeah.
we'll have done so much great stuff with them, they'll sign again. Um, I've got one colleague that does that. And at the end of the 6 months, pre-COVID, they did an in-person workshop. During COVID, they did it online, and now she's going back to in-person. And you're there in the audience. Most people are going to re-up, so
Yeah.
that's a nice little tweak
Wow.
on it.
This is
One more
amazing.
thing before we wrap up. Do you have that dad joke for us?
The bad dad joke or bad joke?
Either one.
BAD?
Yeah, yeah.
I got a dirty joke.
Well, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dirty is it?
It's a dirty clean joke.
Okay,
Okay.
bring it.
My brother used to tell me all the time, he used to say, "Want to hear a dirty joke, sis?" And I would say, "Yeah, go ahead." And he said, "The pig jumped in the mud."
There you go. There you go. I like
That's
that.
it. That's the best I
I like that. A dirty, clean joke. Thank you.
got.
All right. So we're going to start wrapping up here. Raven, thank you for being a guest. I really, really think what you brought and what we did is going to help a lot of people here.
Yeah,
So
thank you for being the guest on my what is it? The Profitable Podcaster Summit.
that's right.
What
That's
you
right.
brought, we really, really was good. So thank
Well, it
you.
was my pleasure. It was a good trade, and I bet you we'll do
Yeah,
it again sometime.
absolutely.
All right. We're going to do a little bye-bye music, and then we'll wrap up. Remember,
Okay.
folks, press, publish, and profit begins tomorrow. You'll be able to see it up in the upper right-hand corner of the page for this show. Here we go.